Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you are sleeping. In the rhythm of the deep sea, there are creatures mysteriously spooky, terrifying, or absolutely bizarre. From large giants to mystifying beasts and creepy creatures. Let's see what we have today in the depths of the ocean. Mermaid on Submersible. In March of 2013, a rather astonishing footage surfaced over the internet right from the depths of the Greenland Sea in South Africa. The footage shows Dr. Paul and Dr. Smith recording and chilling while sitting inside the vessel, when all of a sudden an alienoid figure emerges, knocking the handprint of its webbed hand onto the main mirror of the submarine. According to the experts who actually witnessed this terrifying sight, it could be indigenous species of fish. What do you guys think? Deep Sea SIPHONOPHOREs. From the depths of Monterey Bay, a team of MBARI researchers discovered a rainbow of SIPHONOPHOREs, stunning the deep sea with its mesmerizing scarlets. The discovery took place in 2005. SIPHONOPHOREs are colonial creatures made out of specialized segments that work together in unison. According to scientists, these weirdly wonderful sea creatures are the longest animals in the world, measuring up to 132 feet long. But since they are single-celled creatures, it is impossible for them to move on their own. Hence, these ocean drifters move through the water currents with buoyancy, playing an active role in keeping them floating. Gigantic worm. In October 2018, two divers, Steve Hathaway and Andrew Buddle, while diving off the coast of Wakari, the stratovolcano on White Island, New Zealand, stumbled upon a giant gelatinous worm. Hollow, windsock-like creature measuring up to 26 feet in length, the worm can be seen moving delicately in all its glory through the water while expanding and contracting swiftly. According to researchers, the worm could be a pyrosome that usually lives in the upper layers of warm water. Pyrosomes are basically free-floating colonial tunicate and filter feeders, eating plankton-rich water in and then expelling it into the hollow interior of the colony. Mysterious jellyfish. Initially caught by F.S. Russell in 1967, the mysterious specimen that resembles a large trash bag is actually a kind of jellyfish known as Deepstaria enigmatica. With a wide bell measuring up to 2 feet, it is almost transparent in appearance with no tentacles. Therefore, it oddly relies on its entire body to capture prey. How? The fish itself is a floating blanket. Hence, it envelops the victims while cinching its bottom bit to shut close, creating a balloon of suffocation to doom the prey. Moreover, this giant jellyfish lives about 3,000 feet deep in the waters of the Gulf of Mexico and the Indian and Southern Oceans. Giant isopod. Roaming the deep sea floor, feasting on fish carcasses and other debris that fall from above, a group of researchers in California found a giant isopod, otherwise known as a colossal cousin of pillbug, living in the ocean's darkest depths. Giant isopods, being the biggest roly-poly on the planet's ocean, are measured up to 16 inches in length, with a large pair of eyes and 2 sets of antennae to pick up the scent of some fresh carrion. Apart from this, the insect has got 7 pairs of legs to burst with speed whenever a feast is dropped into the water. ALIENOID fish. Captured by NOAA ship Okinawa's explorers, an unknown species of fish was discovered from the depths of 8,202 feet below the water surface. Measured up to 3.9 inches in size with its transparent, gelatinous skin, the creature lacked scales and had tiny eyes with no pigment. Remarkable and ghostly. According to experts, the fish belongs to the family of Ophionidae, which has never been seen alive until 2019. But the red GURNARD In July 2021, Jules Casey, a diver and a keen photographer, spotted the butterfly of the oceanic world. Well, I'm talking about the red GURNARD caught swimming along the ocean floor in Port Phillip Bay, Victoria, displaying its colorful fins and prodding the sand as it glides along. While the red GURNARD looks as if it's walking on those tiny leg-like features, which are actually fin rays that are used to find food in the seabed, and apart from displaying gorgeous wings to scare off the potential predators, the fish is known to emit growling sounds through their swim bladder. Hence, it is called GURNARD. Octopus Feast. During a deep dive, a group of scientists were amazed after they caught sight of a family of octopuses feasting on a whale carcass. The footage shows a whale fall site on the seafloor, turned into a feeding site for octopuses and other animals. While it's not weird to see bizarre animals like worms and octopuses eating the remains of a giant sea creature, according to scientists, since food is scarce deep in the ocean, a whale fall can provide hundreds of animals with nutritious food. Hence, finding a whale carcass is the nutritional equivalent of winning a lottery for deep sea dwellers. Giant school of fish. Moving on, the footage recorded in April 2021 features a small school of sharks getting slowly devoured by a whaler shark on the Ninglu Reef. The shark swims slowly and gradually into the giant ball of fish until it gets completely engulfed by the fish, appearing to have been eaten. Well, actually, this amazing phenomenon is called bait ball, where fish species who lurk in the open ocean are actually in need of some protection, as they don't have the cracks and crevices to hide into. Instead, they hide behind one another to form a spherical bait ball, a shape which allows for the protection of the most fish. Octopus giving birth. This next deep sea footage is quite heartwarming, featuring a mother octopus nesting her unborn children while she patiently waits and protects them from any potential predator. Speaking of which, female octopuses lay their hundreds and thousands of eggs and weave them together into a bead of strands. They contain up to 100 embryos, with each egg created in the ovary and coated within a nutrient-rich yolk for it to get fully developed in the translucent, rubbery white sac that is visible to us. Fun fact, the epic brooding period for octopus is 54 months in total, which, by the way, is the longest known for any animal. Whale skeleton. Name a creature who is majestic even after its doom. Well, you could be amazed to see this gigantic carcass of a whale lying lifeless in the oceanic bed. While exploring a submarine landslide in the Santa Cruz Basin off Southern California, the team of explorers discovered a natural whale fall, or perhaps the big one, onto the ocean floor at a depth greater than 3,300 feet in the abysmal zones. Producing a supply of nutritious meals for decades, a whale, even after getting perished away from this world, serves a pretty useful purpose. And that's how the depths of the ocean are supplied by nutrients falling down from the surface of the waters. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by a subscriber. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it to us. Who knows? We might even feature it in one of our videos. Today's subscriber pick is a picture of a mermaid crowd spotted deep in the sea. Speaking of which, from the present day to millennia ago, there are reports of mermaids. Some look strikingly human-like, while others look absolutely monstrous. Some seemingly playful and mischievous, while others pulling people underwater to never be seen again. And while it looks like a shadow of some mysterious sea creature, let us know what are your views regarding this picture in the comment section below. Are mermaids the real treasure holders, or is it all just a hoax? HARP sponge. In 2000, a newly discovered carnivorous sponge found by the MBARI reached 10,000 feet below the surface in the dark waters of California. With a harp-like shape, each of its veins consists of a horizontal branch, supporting several parallel vertical branches. Typically, harp sponges are known to feed on bacteria from seawater, after filtering it through their bodies. But isn't it cool that a sponge can actually hunt? Well, it does trap small crustacean prey with barbed hooks found along its branch-like limbs. Once caught, the sponge then covers it with a thin membrane from where the process of digestion begins. See you next time!